everyone. I think we are live. Just need to verify. Yes, it seems we are live. Okay, now we are live, I guess. So we need to verify that on YouTube first that we are live. I should have got notification till now, but I've not received any notification. That's weird. In fact, we are going live on YouTube and on LinkedIn. And today's topic is a bit different. Today we'll be talking about blockchain adoption. In fact, I was supposed to make a video about this from a long time. But then I thought, let's go live and we can talk about this live here. But before that, I just need to verify if I'm live. Okay, so it says I'm live. Oh, the thumbnail on YouTube says Sunday Live. It's not Sunday Live, I know, but sorry for that. We failed to change the image, but that's okay. That's okay. We can change it later as well. Okay, so in fact, everyone knows about blockchain, right? It is trending a lot. In fact, everyone want to have their own. In fact, most of the companies, they want their own blockchain network or blockchain technology implemented. And as a student as well. Okay, let me just verify. Yeah. So as a student as well, we want to, everyone want to learn. Everyone to learn blockchain because it's trending. Now, I have heard from some of them that okay, some people are saying it's still black. Okay, yeah. So some of them, I was talking to some of my friends or colleagues in the industry, and their perspective for blockchain is a bit different. They still think blockchain is Bitcoin. No, blockchain is not Bitcoin. Blockchain is way beyond that. Yes, the first technology where we implemented blockchain was Bitcoin, but blockchain is a bit different. It's a technology which provides you DLT, which is distributed ledger technology. So you can imagine you can store data not on central server but on different machines. So you'll be having a backup. You will be having resilience, because you see, even if you attack the main server, so let's say if you are using a centralized server and if anyone wants to attack it, if getting attacked, the problem is you will lose all the data. But what if you have your data at multiple locations, and that's where you can have DLT implemented. So your data will not be stored on one machine but multiple machines. And in fact, everyone will have their own data. It's not that you'll be having your data or someone, but everyone will have their data, and they are allowed to share it. Now, again, if you want to know more about this, you can watch the video. You can watch my videos on blockchain. What's more interesting is, from last few months, blockchain is getting adopted a lot. In fact, a lot of different companies, they were doing POC from a long time, but they were not able to prove that they really can use blockchain in their projects. Now, if you talk about cryptocurrencies, yes, there are so many cryptocurrencies are coming up. We got Bitcoin, we got Ethereum, right? We have so many technologies already, or so many currencies already available. And maybe in future, you'll be having some more. Currencies. But then blockchain is not just about currency. Blockchain is also about, can we use blockchain on different technologies? Maybe can we use blockchain for government projects? Can we use blockchain for education? And the answer is yes. In fact, there will be happening a lot of conference where, in fact, there are happening conferences where they are discussing how can we use blockchain in other sectors, not just cryptocurrencies. And one of them is education. The other one, maybe you can implement for government. See, for cryptocurrency, we all know. In fact, that's how you learn blockchain. So if you want to learn blockchain for the first time, that's how you start, right? You understand how Bitcoin works, you understand how Ethereum works. And then on the other hand, we have a Hyperledger project, which is quite amazing. So you can go with that as well. And so in Ethereum blockchain, or Ethereum, when you learn Ethereum, you actually learn about how cryptocurrencies work and how can you have your own cryptocurrencies. It's not that difficult. It's actually easy to learn all those things. What is difficult is implementing your own blockchain technology, implementing your own Hyperledger framework there, right? And my aim is to teach you that in simple terms. But then again, not everyone was happy with the way it is getting adopted, because most of the companies, they are still skeptical about this. Should we really use blockchain? But now I'm hearing a lot of different companies, they are moving towards blockchain. Name any company. In fact, Microsoft is allowing blockchain to work on Azure. You can also use blockchain on AWS. And recently we got a news from DBS Bank that they are doing collaboration with uh, Singapore government to build a blockchain technology for them. So it's awesome, right? So blockchain adoption is there. It is fast moving, and it is giving me more more chance or motivation to work more on blockchain. I know I'm not making a lot of videos on blockchain because I want to make videos when I'm fully prepared with it. I don't want to start at any point. And even if you compare online videos now, they're not of lot of they're not that great compared to other technologies, right? But soon I will be coming up with blockchain videos, and we'll do some hard coding there. Okay, I was supposed to go live on LinkedIn as well, but I guess LinkedIn is not live.
Server at the given IP address verify server is unreachable.
Okay, there's something wrong with the LinkedIn server, I guess. But that's fine. We can do it on YouTube. So there's a question: should we go for blockchain or machine learning? It depends, right? Everyone have their own way of selecting technologies. I preferred blockchain because I always have this habit of choosing a technology which is for a long time and where you don't have mass adoption. So when I was in my 10th standard or when I was doing my schooling, most of the people, they used to hate maths. They used to go for other subjects, and I thought, hey, let's try maths because not everyone is there. In the same way, when you talk about machine learning, it is overhyped. Everyone want to go for machine learning, even if they're not doing anything big there. They're just showing off that they're into machine learning, and of course it is famous. So there's no need for me to promote machine learning because it is already famous. Now I want to promote technologies which are amazing, but it is not something which everyone knows about, and that is blockchain. So blockchain is great. But it's just that most of the people don't know about it, and that's why I'm promoting blockchain. But given a choice, let's say if you're a student, will you choose machine learning or blockchain? So I would say start with both. In fact, spend 1 month on blockchain, spend 1 month on machine learning. You understand the basics of it and see where you are getting interest more. That's how you do it. Can we use blockchain and machine learning together? Of course, we can. Why not? So we got a super chat from Riaz, and Riaz says, "Hello, sir. Since we are saying layoff on much larger scale, what should be your advice for new recruit?" The thing is, see, the mass layoff is happening when a company has a lot of employees doing the same project or they don't have much projects. Yes, they are crying on the name of recession, but I don't feel that's the reason. The reason is more of they hire more than the number of projects they have, and at one point they have to remove the employees. So I would say if you want to join a company, if you want to stay in a company, work on new technologies, because company will never remove or lay off the person who is valuable to them. So make sure that you improve yourself, work on new technologies. It may be Flutter, it can be machine learning, it can be blockchain, it can be AI, anything, or IoT, your choice. Blockchain and torrent are both same. Not exactly. Yes, in some part they are both are distributed. Extra features which we don't have on torrent, like we have proof of work. We have see, you can't trust torrent. That's the thing. You can't trust torrent because you don't know who is uploading data and from where you're getting data. But on blockchain, you need to build that trust. Every node on blockchain should be trustworthy because now you're dealing not just with pirated softwares, not with pirated the movies. You're dealing with currencies, so they're different. Blockchain, IoT, AI. One use case where we can use this stack. Okay, so see, you can use blockchain in AI. There are two different. You can use this both based on your scenarios. Example, let's say. You are working for a trading system, or let's say you're talking about let's say trading system. So stock market, right? So if you can have all those transactions of stock market on blockchain, right? Because no one can change it and you can't corrupt it. But let's say in the same system, if you want to implement a suggestion which share to buy, the same software which is saving data on blockchain will be using your blockchain data to predict the pattern for you. That's AI. How can we use IoT here? Now, IoT cannot be linked with Edge shares, but let's say if you want to connect all these devices, of course, all this data will be generating a lot of all these devices will generate a lot of data, and maybe you can store that on blockchain. I don't think there's a need for blockchain here because blockchain is more important when you want to secure your data. Yeah, health information. So if you have, let's say, a wearable watch or wearable device on your body, a watch or something, it will generate a lot of data. So you can store that data on blockchain. And you can use IoT for, of course, that's an IoT because you're connecting with different devices, and AF predictions. Yeah, we can use them, but I'm not able to get exact scenario. But yeah, you can use these three. One of the example is wearable devices. Yeah. Which is live example of blockchain. Everyone knows about that live example, which is Bitcoin. So Bitcoin is one of the live example. Other blockchain technologies now. Lot of banks. ICI in India itself. ICICI Bank, Bank of Baroda. They are using blockchain for their backend to save the transactions. Hyperledger with Golang or JavaScript. I would prefer Golang. DevOps or blockchain? Depends. I would prefer blockchain always. How about IoT? Is it too hyped or is it less resources available to practice? Yeah, that's the reason. It's not overhyped, it's less resources. And every technology takes time to get adapted. Blockchain, IoT will take some time. But that's a future. It will be in future. Yeah, so that's about this live. That's it. We'll go live on LinkedIn as well. Let's see what is going wrong with LinkedIn, and then we can go live. So that's it, everyone. Bye bye. See you in the next live.